Source Consulting presents the Due Diligence Show. And now, from the Deal Room, please welcome your hosts, Andrew Baziski, Adam Jarks, and Luke Silcock.
Well, welcome everyone. Welcome to the Deal Room. It's the team here from ThoughtSource, and we're doing something that we've actually wanted to do for quite a long time, and that's create a video series, a podcast series, depending on how you're listening to it or watching it, all about something that we do on a day-to-day basis, M&A technical due diligence, or tech DD, or tech due diligence, whatever you want to call it. It's what happens when one company wants to buy a technology or a product that's focused more on technology. And we're here to talk about it. We're here to talk about look beyond the curtain as to what goes on, because it's a bit of a secret, right, Luke?
Well, it's a bit of a secret club. There's some code words. Every deal will be known as a code word. Obviously, it needs to be maintained with a certain amount of secrecy around it. We're talking about large amounts of money being spent. Whether you're over the wall or not, it's one of the key phrases that's often used. Tell us about what being over the wall is like, Andrew.
Yeah, look, that's one of those things where we're talking about huge amounts of money in a time-sensitive, market-sensitive way. It's the sort of thing that you need to make sure that only the right people need to know, and that's what over the wall means. If somebody is aware of what's going on, taking part in the discussions, they're over the wall. If somebody is not aware of it, then they're not over the wall. And that's a good segue into, look, M&A is something that can really, really change the course of a company's history when it's done well, or when it's done badly. It's the sort of thing that has really dramatic implications to a company's future. And when we're talking about M&A and due diligence, typically you may think that's related to finance and legal, and all of those things are really important because lots of money is changing hands, so you want to make sure it's all done in a legitimate legal way. But we're focused on the technology part of it. Technology is running our world, and this is very much what the core of these companies actually do. Legal and finance are about the compliance, making sure everything is done, but the technology, it's what the company is actually doing and what it actually does, and typically why you would actually want to buy a company. So that's where we have a lot of our focus.
To find out all about the M&A services that the team at ThoughtSource offer, head over to our website at www.thoughtsourceconsulting.com.
Now, we've had quite a lot of experience with these types of projects, right? We've probably done, about 40 or so?
More than 40.
Yeah, more than 40 around the world. Don't let our accents fool you. We have, mainly our clients are outside of Australia, and working on projects of all different sizes from, from a couple of $1 million, frankly, all the way up to the billions is what we've done. And really, it's not talked a lot about what happens behind the scenes, and we wanted to create these videos and these podcasts to not only show you what happens behind the scenes, but also educate you, because you might be going through this yourself. You might be looking at buying a technology, looking at buying another company, or trying to sell your company. You might be a startup that's out there. You might be a large company that's out there looking to sell a technology portion of your company, and you're looking for some advice as to what actually happens. So we're going to take you through that through the video series. We've got lots to talk about, different stories to tell you. We're not going to be too specific about the stories, right? Because
our lips are sealed.
Yeah, so there is a bit of confidentiality we've got to be mindful of there, but really telling you about the process and what we go through when it comes to doing technology due diligence, product due diligence, and then integration once the company's actually been acquired.
Well, actually, it's for buyers and many of the clients that we've worked with over time have been acquiring. My favourite diligence is the tuck-in. Now, every M&A deal has a deal lens. There's some jargon. I'll be throwing a bit of jargon into our series. And the tuck-in is where one established technology company that has a decent customer base and a product portfolio is buying another tech piece that will complement its product portfolio, make it stronger, make it more successful in the market, and hopefully enable some cross-sell into an existing customer base. Andrew, what's your favourite?
I like bringing in a going concern ones, them and the acqui-hires. So the bringing in a going concern, that's the more common one where you're actually, like this company it's a fully fledged running independent business and bringing them in to really help expand what a company can do. The other one is an acqui-hire, where you want a particular person, so who may have a very small company, but you want these people. So that's why you're actually bringing those on board, and that's a much more personal oriented way of acquiring a company.
To find out all about the M&A services that the team at ThoughtSource offer, head over to our website at www.thoughtsourceconsulting.com.
We're going to explore the dangers of the logo slide. Don't be taken in by just the PowerPoint.
I mean, every company has it, right? It's the slide of all these impressive logos of their customers. Well, the people that have perhaps at some point visited their website, or maybe they've driven past on the way to work.
There are some claims, and then we get to the evidence. But then we'll introduce our own bit of jargon at the end of this series. We'll talk about the go to green. So we'll find some positives, we'll find some negatives on the diligence journey, but then we'll put together, and our bit of jargon is the go to green. You want to calculate what the total cost of acquisition is, and you want to have a good appraisal of that as you're parting with the big lump of cash that's associated with an M&A.
And that's a big, exciting activity, but you've got to have it grounded so that you don't get caught up in what we like to call deal fever. You want to make sure that you actually check everything, that it's all good, but there's a really creative element as well in terms of when you're looking at what the future may be. So all of these things need to be dealt with, and we're going to cover a whole lot of these in our series.
A deal fever is a great phrase. Deal glow is another one. People get this feel about the fact that they've come a certain way to buying a company, and they just want to get it done. They're excited. They know the people. They've seen the PowerPoint. Now, we're the guys that come in. No. There's more than that, and that's what we're talking to you guys about, and the fact that there's actually evidence that we need to get behind the scenes to make sure that we go beyond that deal glow, that deal fever. We want to see deals for what they actually are: highly informed business building by taking a very calculated risk. All right, guys, I'm excited about this series. I think we're off to a good start. Our next episode is all about, help me out here, what is it all about?
The deal that got away.
The deal that got away. We'll see you very soon.
The Due Diligence Show is proudly created by the team at ThoughtSource Consulting, where we bring our years of deep experience in technology M&A transactions from around the world. To find out more about how we can help you, visit the website at www.thoughtsourceconsulting.com.